recognized for your contributions to our community, your contributions as a citizen of the United States, representing this community wherever you've gone throughout your travels. We want to thank you for being a positive person. Thank you, Mr. John Wilson.
Thursday's Indiana Black Expo corporate luncheon at Hoosier Park was a unique event, drawing all 5 Indiana Mr. Basketball honorees from Anderson together for a rare appearance.
I think it's a unique situation. It's not too many cities in the state of Indiana is going to have 5 Mr. Basketball, let alone all being in the same place at the same time. And I think the Black Expo did a great job of getting us all together and honoring us. I think more as when I was a kid, seeing Roy Taylor and Ray Tolbert and those guys play, they kind of set the foundation of setting the bar up where I needed to be to become a Mr. Basketball.
To have different generations of history, great history, you know, from the city of Anderson, to be all in one area, one room, I tell you, words can't even express, you know, the greatness and just the side of community, you know, and family that was represented here today. It's awesome. When you have Mr. Basketball, you're put in a position to be a role model. People are very, you know, they're looking at your life, you know, kids are looking at, and at first I didn't do well with that, but I thank God for second chances, you know. And so the latter part of Mr. Basketball has been so wonderful, and it has opened up so many doors, and it has allowed me to be in places like this, you know, amongst greatness in other Mr. Basketball. So, you know, I really count it a blessing because I've been able to communicate and reach out to different parts of different communities and just share my life and to share this experience of Mr. Basketball.
I think back in the heydays when we had General Motors here, where the wigwam was packed, I think it was just a way of life. You know, a lot of times people talk about Texas football, but Anderson basketball was just as good or even better, I think, than Texas football. It's very comparable. And what a childhood I had. You know, you know, when I went to Purdue, to me, it was kind of like, it was a great transition because I got a chance to play in front of 10,000 people every night in the wigwam, and so it really wasn't a hard transition for me, and I really treasure the time that I played.
Oh, wait.
All right, number 1's in the house.
That's right.